Välkommen till Sverige!
Apparently that means welcome to Sweden. So we had the opportunity to go to the high coast of Sweden in Sundsvall and also the city of Stockholm. And we got to stay with two incredible families, and this is how we got here.
1, 2, 3. Free to go.
Look outside, painted skies, here comes the light. It's in your eyes, and it pulls the ocean tides. Feel cold all night. The fire burns inside you, holding on so tight. This is everything. This is everything. This is
The first clip you saw was from a hike we went on in the Höga in Sweden that Catti recommended, and she drove us up. It was about a 2-hour drive from Sundsvall, and the hike was, what would you say, about 2 hours
Yeah.
up and back?
I went a little slower, I would say. So that hike has the most incredible nature. Every single time we were like looking around, it honestly felt kind of like a fairy tale. And then at the very top, you can get waffles. And it was really cute. A nice little hike snack.
The coolest part about Sweden is all the wild berries everywhere. They're all fresh, you can eat them, they taste good. Just wild blueberries, wild strawberries. So we had an awesome time picking some of those as well.
There's a rule in Sweden that the nature is available to everybody. So you can camp anywhere, you can sleep anywhere, you can pick anything. Everything is accessible to the public, and I seriously loved it because they take full advantage of that here in Sweden. Like there was an older couple and they were like hauling on this hike. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going so slow compared to them. And Catti told me that the older people here are just like workhorses. They want to enjoy every single thing they can in this nature and that this world has to offer. And so this whole place is incredible. So Catti and Daniel have 2 kids, Leia and Lucas. And oh my gosh, they're so cute.
They didn't speak much English, but that's kind of what made it more fun. We would just like speak basic English to them and they would speak Swedish back, and we didn't understand a word they said.
The kids, not the parents.
And they thought we were the biggest idiots in the world because we couldn't understand them and communicate with them.
Lucas was trying to teach us the Swedish alphabet, and he, like, the whole time he was like, why don't you understand? Like, he gave us this look of like, it's the alphabet. Like, you guys should know this stuff.
Like, you guys are adults. How do you not know the alphabet?
And then Leia wanted to speak English to us so bad, and we felt so bad. And so we had to Google Translate on our phone, and we'd have conversations over Google Translate and just got asked the cutest questions like, what's your favorite color? And what's your favorite treat? It was so cute.
So Daniel is the manager of one of the biggest restaurants in Sundsvall called O'Leary's. And in the basement of the restaurant is probably the coolest arcade we've ever been to.
I was obsessed. They have virtual reality games, which I've never played before, but I'd seen them online. And so when he told me he had it, I just became slightly addicted. And I just wanted to play him all hours. I was like, I don't really want to go on the hike. I could just play the games all day.
Okay, the most frustrating part of Sundsvall, though. I'm competitive, you're competitive, Catti and Daniel are competitive, and I can't beat this guy at anything. He's the king of the basketball game. He has the record for all of Sweden posted up on the wall, and I'm like, oh, I'll come in and crush him. We go to a Swedish Olympic training course. I was like, oh, I'm in good shape. I'll beat him. Unbelievable.
How many seconds was it by?
I don't want to talk about it.
Ooh, okay. But you only lost by 3 in the basketball game for one of the rounds.
True. Still bitter about it.
So we had the most incredible time in Sundsvall. It took everything in us not to just move in. We absolutely loved Catti, Daniel, Leia, and Lucas, and we cannot wait to come back. Now that you're recording, I'm not gonna...
Oh, sorry, honey. Here you go. Do you want the crisps?
Not fun. Yeah.
Wanna love you like we're dreaming, and we'll never stop believing. Wanna ever have this feeling all for you. Oh, I do. Oh. It's like a bluebird with a song. Oh, I can't help but sing along. It's like a river, wild and free. 'Cause I could do anything if you're with me. Wanna love you
Go.
like dreaming, and we'll never
Oh, she killed you.
Oh my gosh, he did it in like 2.
Competition number 3. Who can wind the fastest? Down to the wire. Chloé takes it.
Oh, I do. It's like a sunrise at a sea.
Found some wild smeltrum right here. Some fresh wild strawberries.
It's like I'm dreaming fast asleep. 'Cause I found a love that I just can't believe. Wanna love you like we're dreaming, and we'll never stop believing. Wanna ever have this feeling all for you. Oh, I do. Wanna dance like no one's watching. Wanna laugh until we're crying. Wanna love you like nobody's got to.
This is Leia.
Hi, everybody.
Lucas, say hey hey.
Lucas. Hey, hey. And Catti, our favorite host.
Being so much harder.
You did it.
I feel like you're never coming back now because you're done.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if we can actually leave. Think we can leave?
No,
You just beat it.
I have to go up a next level.
And I just lost to Daniel in basketball by 3 points. Our next stop is here in Stockholm, where we are staying with some family friends.
Kind of small world. Jordan's sisters, husbands, family, all lives here in Sweden. They also happen to live in Sundsvall, and we ran into them at church. They were kind of mad that we didn't tell them. We didn't know. So we got to stay with his cousins here in Stockholm, and they're so nice, and they have a little girl named Ada.
So we didn't have a ton of time in Stockholm, but we did take a day trip to explore Old Town, see some of the historic sites, and the best part was we went to a theme park. I love theme parks.
It was one of those situations where it's like, should we go? Like, should we spend the money? We're always very frugal, and so we don't like spending money on unnecessary things, but theme parks are incredibly necessary.
We got really lucky because someone was leaving the theme park and they had extra tickets and they handed them to us. And it was just like, yes.
Yeah, you pay like $12 to get in, but then you have to buy tickets for each ride. So each ride is like a certain number of tickets. It's almost like a local carnival, but it's a permanent theme park. So we had so much fun with Ada and Sammy and Tina. And another place. We just can't wait to come back.
Proud wife moment when I won the game. Set the new high score. Were you proud?
I think Sammy was way more proud. You can hear Sammy in the back of Jordan playing the ball game, and he is just cheering him on. And Jordan got to win a troll for Ada, and we are trying to convince her to name the troll Coco or Dodo.
All in favor of bringing that game to America.
Aye.
We are taking a day trip to Stockholm today. We're gonna go explore the Royal Palace and a couple other things around here. See what we can find.
My favorite place to be is right here. Not thinking about what brings me down, yeah. My favorite way to be without fear is in the now. I'm learning how. Fast life, no thanks.
Okay, what do you think? Should we go over there?
I don't know, I kind of want to.
It looks way fun. Look at that.
Why do you have so many dropping rides?
And the swings that go all the way to the top.
Well, you know I'm a huge fan of swings.
I'm under the sun.
After much debate, we couldn't resist. We're at the theme park.
Ada, are you excited?
Oscar, what it's called?
Are you excited?
Where to go?
What's it called? Grönland?
On my own, wild like the flowers grow.
So we were at lunch today and our waiter recommended that we go to this theme park that's right around the corner from where we were eating. And so we came to check it out. When we got here, there were people that were leaving that hadn't used all their tickets, so they handed us free tickets. And so we are about to go on some of these rides. Namely that one right there.
When I'm under the sun. I'm under the sun. Watch me dance in the sky. Till it makes my soul shine.
700 Jordan!
So free. Watch me sip in the night, make a friend on the way. Never ever felt so me. Watch me dance in the sky.
You did it!
Watch me dance in the sky. Till it makes my soul shine. Never ever felt so free. Watch me sit in the night, make a friend on the way. Never ever felt so me.
So thank you to both families for hosting us. You guys are incredible. We had such an amazing time exploring such a beautiful country. Can't wait to come back.
I'm practicing, Daniel. I'll come back and beat you next year.
All right, so next week we are in Copenhagen, Denmark. We have our own little setup. It's going to be amazing. So we will see you then.
See you in Denmark.
Watch me dance in the sky. Do what makes my soul shine. Never ever felt so free. Watch me sit